Hey, Dude Reynolds, Big Mark, welcome back. If this is your first time on the channel, my name's Big Mark. It's actually just Mark, um, and I do bike stuff. Is it? So, this is the NC900. The NC900 is the NC500, but where I am in central Scotland, I've got a bit to get there and a bit to get back. So I'm going to do the full NC500 loop, and it totals 900 miles. So I'm doing 2 nights, 3 days. I'm doing it anti-clockwise. Now the reason for doing it anti-clockwise is I'm going to go up the A9 to Inverness. So Inverness, I'm actually going to go to the castle and do the proper start and finish. So start and finishing at the castle. And then I'm going to go the east coast up the A9. It's kind of like, it's stunning, but let's just say it's the least interesting part. Can't belittle it at all, but it's the least interesting part out of the whole ride. Okay, so I'm going to go here to Inverness. It's going to take me about 3 hours to do that, and then from Inverness to John O'Groats, I'll do the pictures camera at the post. I was up there recently. It's another reason as well. So about a month ago, I was in John O'Groats. And then I went west about 20 miles and then wild camped down the A897, which is the loneliest road in the UK. It cuts back across the corner, back down to the A9, onto the A9 at Helmsdale. It's like the loneliest road in the UK because I think it gets less than 400 cars a year. I saw two. Must have been a busy day. So I'm going to camp at John O'Groats, just outside John O'Groats. I've booked a campsite there. And then I'm going to do the north coast all the way along and then drop down Kilskew, all the way down Torridon, Applecross, the Black and the Ba, etc., and then back to Inverness. But I'm doing all of it, the wee nookie loops out down the west coast and stuff, which I haven't done before. So I'm really stoked about that. It's going to be really, really good. October. So I'm going the second week in October. So it's going to be quiet. You'll be lucky if a lot of the places are open till the end of the second week of October, and then there'll still be places obviously, but because of the tourist season, it'll be shut. So it's going to be at the quiet end of any season, I suppose. And weather forecasting about 10 degrees, 11 degrees. So I'm not too concerned about that. There's a wind warning for the first day that I'm there at John O'Groats, but it's so far away. It's 3 weeks away nearly, and the 3 day window with a bad wind could drift either way. So it's only a forecast at the moment, so we'll wait and see what happens with that. It's going to cost me, I'm not tight at all. That's why I don't have any money. I've booked the one campsite outside John O'Groats at 16 quid. A nice couple there moved up from Glasgow. They've got a campsite there, so we'll see that when we get there. But I've had an email correspondence regarding booking there. They were super cool. So I can't remember the guy's name's Christian. Thanks, Christian. Can't remember his wife's name. Vic, maybe am I going to say Vic? I can't remember. But I'm going to camp there, 16 quid for the night. And then the second night camping is going to be in Torridon. The cool thing in Torridon is there's a council campsite there with free toilets and free showers, and it's for tents only. Now that's, from what I can gather, I've saw a picture of a motorcycle by a tent, and I think cars and a tent are okay, but I know for a fact that they don't allow vans, or motorhomes or camper vans. Whatever form the van may take, it's pretty much just no vans and campers, and it's free. It's a donation thing, so I'll make a donation. and that's super cool. So my accommodation for the whole trip is 16 quid. You can't beat that. And I know that a lot of, like I'm saying, it's an NC900 for me, but a lot of guys and girls travelling up from Englandshire go a lot further than that, and they do, a week. Because I live here, I don't have to take a week to do it, because I can go back up and do it anytime. But they might take a week or 10 days to do it, which is great, and then they might, because it's a longer trip, they might want hotels, whatever. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to camp 2 nights, like I say, and then travelling the rest of the time. The other thing is I'm going to have a lot of tent time, so I think I'm going to edit for the first time. I'm going to take a laptop, and I think I'm going to edit because it's going to be dark at 6:30. It's not going to be light till 7:30 in the morning. I'm not averse at all to riding in the dark or doing any kind of long distance, but I want to see it, so I'm not going to do anything riding wise in the dark. It's all going to be daylight riding. So fuel wise, I think about 3 tanks of fuel, 3.5 tanks of fuel. So the camping and the fuel is going to cost me 100 quid. I'll be self-sufficient, so I'll be taking a stove, food, and I'll need to pick up, I think, milk and top up with water. Whether that's from a burn or a shop, I don't know. But if I can't get a shop, I'll definitely get a burn. So, or a stream. For those not familiar with the vernacular. Yeah, so I'll get a burn or a stream. And it's the same thing. I'll get a burn. End of story. And that'll be for yeah, like I say, sustainable for the whole trip. So 100 quid for fuel and that, it's fantastic, because people would do this as a year trip and come up here and do 1,500 miles, 2,000 miles and stay in hotels. Like I was saying, you might want a bit more comfort on a longer trip. So I'm interested also, because it's October, to see what the attitude is towards, not necessarily towards me, just the general ambience, because there's so much negativity around the NC500 with camper vans and stuff. That I think an example would be the Blacknaba Pass. There's a sign at the bottom says not suitable for motorhomes, caravans, cars and caravans, and after the first mile, and people still do it, and then you get people stuck on the switchbacks, stuck in passing places, big motorhomes trying to get past each other. Now these things are like 9 meters long, whatever, 10 meters long, some of the bigger ones, and you just go and hire it, and people don't know how to drive them. They can't. You shouldn't be. If you can't, as far as I'm concerned, cars. If you can't change a wheel on a car, you shouldn't be driving, right? So the same with a big camper van. If you can't reverse it, you don't know how it works, you shouldn't be driving it. But companies just let people hire, obviously not to take them to these places, they hire them to just drive on regular A roads and motorways and stop at campgrounds and stuff, whatever. But I think there's a lot of negativity around the NC500 with people in vans, obviously not just vans, but in vans mainly, parking in passing places, dumping their shit everywhere, emptying their toilet waste and stuff, and that's just wild, super selfish. So that kills it for everyone. So in 2017, I think, when it started, the uptake must have been phenomenal. All the hotels and stuff with the promotion, they must have gone, wow, this is amazing, look. But now I think, I watched a video the other day, there's a guy and a girl with a camper van, yay, having a great time. I can't remember what way they were going, doesn't matter, but they're on a single track road and they come around the corner, there's a car, so they stop, the car stops, the car had just passed a passing place, so the woman in the car backs into the passing place, they still can't get past. So she comes forward, backs all the way, they've sped it up, the video up, she backs all the way down the road and into a bigger spot, and they go to get past, but as they go past, she rolls her window down, so he stops and he rolls his window down, he's like, hi, and she goes, will you just fuck off? I've got somewhere to be, and I'm sure she's a lovely person, and normally this isn't the behaviour that she would have, but, well, maybe up there, I don't know, but the frustration of the locals, can't get anywhere, dickheads and vans that can't drive, cars as well, and probably, you know, bikes, causing bother. And you would just be, yeah, you would be, so it's a victim of its own success. So I'm really interested to see what the attitude is. And like I say, the people, I'm sure it's going to be great, but they can see what I've got a chatty cat, they can see, you know, it, it must be really frustrating. Alfie, you big dickhead. Come on, come on, come on. Alf, move. There goes my map. I'm not going anywhere. My map's ruined. Yeah, so there's loads of frustrations with the locals and stuff, you know. So I'm just there. I want to spread a bit of love and happiness, and I'll engage with as many people as I come across, and willingly, and no dramas whatsoever. Be respectful. I definitely won't leave a mess, and I'm conscious that, you know, people live here or there, and we all have to. There's my phone as well. It's one of them. Yeah, everybody else to get on, but like I say, there's a selfish attitude where it's, you know, I'm on holiday, fuck you, and then you just going, yeah, I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, I can drive this here. Yeah, I'm really good at driving, whatever, you know. And it just, obviously, people are pissed off. So there's talk of the whole thing being trashed, banning camper vans, charging, you know, a standing charge, like a seasonal charge. If you're going to use any of these roads, camper vans, who that money goes to, I'm unsure. Pretty sure it won't be the locals, but it'll be a council charge, maybe, if that happens, I don't know. So, yeah, so engaging with the locals, and again, end of the season, so I can't see there being any issues, but I know there are a multitude of problems on this route. Dearie me, man. I'm selling two cameras, two GoPros. I've got a new camera coming today. I'm selling two GoPros, and I've just got some dickhead sent me a message saying, yeah, I'm at work just now. The price really, really suits me for the two cameras. Can I send a courier? So I can't say on here the message I'm just about to send her. I quite enjoy it, actually. There's something. I'll send a TNT letter carrier to your home to give you your money and collect the item. I can't help myself. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Demi Gordon. Demi. Demi. It won't be her, so I'm not going to show you the picture. Okay, the price suits me, okay, but I would like to come today, but I am busy with work at the moment. I'll send a TNT letter carrier to your home to give you your money in cash and collect the item. Go yourself. Excuse me, I'll try and bleep that out or moo it out or something. Get a job, you scumbag. Send. Sent. God, so annoying, man. Taking advantage of people, eh? Oh, what are we living? Anyway, I might edit that out. Where was I at before all of the scammery started? Yeah, the attitude. So I'm looking forward to it, Alfie. Beat it. So I bought a map, £4 because I was sick of multiple pages open online, and it's just I couldn't find a good map. So I just figured it was easier to sit down with a map like this and go, yeah. So I plotted the route this morning on the TomTom software on my desktop, and I've transferred it to my TomTom Rider GPS to put on my bike. So new camera coming. So I'll probably do a gear, like a packing gear review thing, what I'm taking, because I've also got a new sleeping bag. So it's not going to be really cold. I bought a sleeping bag that's got a comfort rating, so it's good to 0 degrees comfort. We'll talk about that. Don't get confused with the extreme ratings and stuff on sleeping bags, because a lot of people get caught out, including myself. So zipperless sleeping bag from Sierra Designs. New DJI camera. I'm using a DJI Action 4 just now. The Action 5 Pros coming today. They're fantastic. 4-hour battery life, recording at 1080p, 30 frames. It's just phenomenal compared to GoPro. I'm absolutely over GoPro. So I'm selling all my GoPro stuff and I put them up today. So with this map, I plan my route. So I'll do another video probably on the gear that I'm taking and stuff. But yeah, the NC900. Stoked, can't wait. Leave about 2.5 weeks time, and it doesn't matter, rain, wind, shine, I'm going. So yeah, pumped and stoked and pumped. Just can't wait, I'm excited. So it's going to be really good. Going to chill out like that one, chill out like that one. It just lies on top of all my gear. And yeah, let's just see where we get to. Well, we know where we're going to get to, but let's just see how we get there. Oh, we know how we're going to get there. Let's just wait. Yeah. So NC 5/900 coming up shortly. Okay, guys. Take care. Catch you soon. Ciao.